All right. CHOVY, tell us your secrets. Hey guys, on June 10th, did an informal AMA stream, but I haven't seen any transcriptions of it, so I made one using AI. Is there any place you want to travel to overseas, or do you prefer vacation spot for relaxation activities? Can I say something like this? The place I want to go with an overseas vacation, I don't need any of that. I want to go home. For me, just going home is as difficult as traveling overseas. Hey, I'm just being honest. What can I do? If I were home all the time, I'd want to travel overseas too, but I spend more time overseas than I do at home. All right, Base, can you share playlists you've been listening to and repeat? Nice. He didn't even answer the question. All right, never mind. Hit it here. My algorithm has been feeding me pop songs, and also songs from a YouTuber named Hybe have been showing up in my. All right, we have to check him out. We have to check him out. It is what it is. We got to check him out. All right. You said you become morning person due to your busy schedule. What is your personal method for overcoming fatigue? Fatigue, right. I've tried and realized there's no way to overcome fatigue. You just, when you're tired, sleep in the car. If I sleep in the car, it becomes a bit more bearable. And then I just think, well, everyone else is living a tired life too. This is just life. Bro, I didn't know CHOVY was such a, he's a philosopher, man. He says, he's just speaking facts here. Well, everyone is tired. So don't be a bitch. Don't be a bitch, man. Don't be a bitch when you're tired. That's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. Just don't be a bitch. All right. It's just a hustler mindset, CHOVY. Okay. There's nothing special you can do. You just live and life goes on. There's one thing about being tired though. If you start thinking, why do I have to live like this? It just gets harder. I'm so envious of your skin. Is it naturally good? If you have a skincare routine, please share your secret. No, my skin wasn't originally good. Even now I have something breaking out here, but it's getting better. My skin isn't that great. As for management, I used to go to dermatologist, but it's been about 2 or 3 years since I last went. I need to go to dermatologist to get my moles removed and get some laser hair removal here. What did I do at the derma? I went there and met with the clinic manager and director, and they recommended this package and that package. I didn't know anything, so I just said, okay, let's go with that. And then they said, if you sign up for several months, you get a discount. Nice. He's just CHOVY is not immune to any sales. I think honestly, this is just an extroverted person being pressured. I think this is why extroverted people don't go outside. This is just extroverted person deluxe. I have to be a sucker like that for the dermatologist to make a living, right? How is it they supposed to survive? Please share your secret to waking up early and regularly in the morning. I set about 3 alarms based. I make sure I can get at least 4 hours of sleep, but lately I don't know. On days when I don't have community service, I used to wake up at 12:30 p.m., but now on those days, even if I don't set my alarm, my eyes just open at 10 a.m. Introverted, yeah, I meant introverted, obviously. Why do I only sleep for a few hours? That's the minimum amount of sleep I have to protect. Living as a pro, I wake up at 7 a.m. The reason is I don't shower after waking up. I shower before I sleep. Same. I don't understand people that shower when they wake up. I think they are crazy, by the way. I think they are nuts. I think they are absolutely crazy. Like, bro, you're going to sleep dirty. What are you doing with your life? You're going to sleep dirty. What's up with that? Well, you can't go to sleep dirty. Why not both? Bro, I think at that point, maybe you are too clean to the point where... What if you sweat while sleeping? Everybody sweats while sleeping, but then you should adjust the temperatures in your room, you know? All right. Because I shower 6 hours before waking up, it's been 6 hours since I showered, so do I need to shower again in the morning, cutting into my precious sleep time? You save the time you would have spent showering and sleep for 30 more minutes. Honestly, I feel like morning time is more valuable than evening time. So I get this. Evening time definitely is less valuable than morning time. Morning time, every minute counts, bro. If you woke up in the world of Squid Game, what would you do? I don't know why there's a question like this, but if I woke up in the world of Squid Game, yes, I would go back to sleep. If I sleep again, I'll probably turn to reality. Okay. What job would you most want to have if you weren't a programmer? I probably would have been a game streamer. Well, that's a fucking cop-out answer, Chovy. Come on now. Because I have so many games I want to play, so I just played a bunch of different games. It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Well, I don't think you got the question. What game have you been into lately? The game I've been into lately is Gun Z, the OG game of skill. Okay, you used to wear glasses but don't these days. Why? They were blue light blocking glasses, yes, but when I wear blue light blocking glasses, the blue light comes from monitor, and blocking it before reaching my eyes made my reaction time feel slower. My man felt the light being blocked due to his glasses. Shit traveling at the speed of light. And he's like, this makes me slower. Honestly, it sounds fucking ridiculous, but it's Chovy. Maybe he just sees things differently, bro. I haven't been in the mind of Chovy. I feel like this is only a problem for Chovy, nobody else. Is there a food you're into lately or eat often? What do I eat? Water. Yes, I drink a lot of water. I just drank a zero Coke, and I think it's the first one I've had in a week. It's not that I specific food I like, it's more that I consider the nutrients. I ask myself, is this nutritionally sound? From that perspective, I eat hamburgers often because they're nutritionally balanced. I know. Oh man, I thought this shit was so fucking profound. I was like, damn. He's like, is this nutritionally sound? From that perspective, I eat hamburgers often. Oh man. Oh, that's fucking amazing. I ask myself, is this... That is fucking crazy. I fucking love that. That's one of the funniest things I've fucking read today. I didn't read a lot of things today. Man, that's fucking hilarious. That is fucking crazy, bro. Jesus. If it's home cook, it's pretty healthy. Coffee. My body doesn't handle coffee well. Music. When I consume caffeine, my body can't regulate its temperature properly. It makes me tired. Right? In an interview, you said you like Japanese culture. If you go to Japan, where would you go? To be honest, I haven't thought about it in detail. I'd have to experience the atmosphere of Japanese street first. Sapporo? Right? I was actually thinking about Sapporo. I was thinking, if I were to go, maybe I should go check out Sapporo. How did you guess? Isn't Sapporo famous for its heavy snow? To be honest, if I were to actually go, I'd need at least 2.5 months, so I haven't looked into it properly. We often see you play top lane in solo queue. Do you ever think about switching your position to top? As a programmer, I wouldn't change my position, but if I were a regular person, I play top lane often. But honestly, if I got to the point where I was switching from mid to top, I'd probably just quit LoL, okay? To improve laning phase skills, what are the top 3 advanced techniques one must learn? 1. Psychological warfare. 2. Minion management, probably. This is hard to explain with words, but there's a thing with minions. The ranged minions have a specific attack animation, and you have to interact with it well. All former pros will know this. Based on the ranged minions activation, you know what action you need to take to get the maximum benefit. You know that thing when minions are crashing into tower? If a low health ranged minion is at the front, you usually tank 1 tower shot. During the auto attack delay, the minion that was attacking you moves back, right? Then the minion that enters tower range is a full health one. The order changes. But the thing is, when I explain this, I think that people understand what I just said. For me, it makes sense. I think everyone in my chat understands this too, no? It's just like the mechanics of the aggro of minions and how you manipulate that. That's how it's divided. People need to see a video visual aid to get it, so you think of it like this. If you heard it and a picture in your form in your mind, you're in a group that gets it. If you think, I can't picture that, you're in a group that doesn't. He just said, there's some people that are good, and some people may be shit, some people may be good. That's how it's divided. It depends on your level of understanding of how to interact with minion movements. How do you perfectly track the enemy's jungler pathing? I don't track the jungle pathing perfectly, but if you have vision in the enemy jungle camp rotation are pretty standardized these days, so you can get a rough idea. A champion you genuinely love. I don't think I have one. I like the champion with the highest win rate. All right. As of right now, I think I'm best at Talia. Okay, you praise for being in your best form. Can you share the secret to continuously elevating your skills? I don't know the answer to this one either, because structurally my practice time this year has decreased compared to previous years. It's structurally impossible for it to be more, since I have to sleep early and wake up early. So personally, my practice time has gone down, but my gameplay has gotten better. It makes me wonder, is it because I'm staying away from solo queue? I'm starting to think that I think playing solo queue accumulates contaminated data in my brain. I don't think there's any other reason, because when I think about it, there's no other reason for me to be better this year. Do you use Smartcast? I use it by default. The champions I don't use it on are Talia, Victor, and Rumble. Alright, anything with a directional spell. If you win Worlds, what champion what skin would you make? Any champions you've already picked out? I think I'd pick Talia. I think I'd also pick Galio. What do you mean don't talk about skins? Have I ever had a year when I don't talk about skins? Yes, there have been years I didn't, but just because you don't talk about it doesn't mean it won't happen. For now, I'm thinking of Talia and Galio. Galio seems really cool. If I've got a Galio skin and was slightly black colored, yes, I think that would be nice. When a game isn't going well during practice tournament, how do you manage your mentality? In a tournament, if I think it's doomed, then I just focus on finding the best possible outcome from that doomed situation. In solo queue, if it's doomed, I just think, yep, solo queue is a broken game no matter what you do. And just let it go. In solo queue, whether I let go of mentality or not, the game will somehow become winnable if I do just what I am supposed to do. There is this, though, since I played a lot of LoL, even if I lose my mental focus, my brain and hands are already automated to make the best possible plays. Alright. Alright, CHOVY. The GOAT. So whether I'm focused or not, solo queue can just eventually become winnable. Nice. When everyone in the team is losing the lane, but you're carrying, do you feel hot-headed or cold-headed? I don't know if this is for tournaments or solo queue, but for tournaments I get cold-headed. For solo queue, I get hot-headed. Why is the game like this when I'm playing like this? I think as my body starts to heat up. A champion you're truly fond of. I don't have one, I said this earlier. What is your most memorable moment from this season? I think I have one. Senpainin in the chat. What's that? Oh, my Penta. Right, I got a Pentakill. But a Pentakill isn't memorable to me. Oh, the Penta. But they happen pretty often these days. So the scarcity value is dropped. I don't think it was a big of a deal. Signature pick. I feel like I just play whatever champ came out recently. I'm a signature champion. I do think it's Aurelion Sol. During that MSI when I picked Aurelion Sol, I just didn't feel like I could lose the game. In-game is fixed at 50 sensitivity. Since you've gained some weight, lean CHOVY is out. If you had to change your ID, what would you change it to? Since leave CHOVY is out, I'll go with CHOVY. Oh, let's see, this guy. This guy is just, yeah. Yeah, it's just CHOVY. Pro players sit in front of the computer for a long time. Do you do anything to manage your eyes, back, or wrist? Yes, I do manage them. But honestly, even if you don't manage them, I think as long as your posture is good, it's fine. To be a pro for a long time, I think this. Even if I weren't pro, I'd probably be sitting and gaming this much anyway. So rather than posture management, I think mind management more important. Mental health. Alright? Yes, I thought in the past during interviews, okay, if you could become one Lord Champion, who would you choose? I would choose Shen. When we have to take a long haul flight overseas for tournament, right? I'd send my luggage ahead. I'd send the luggage, rest up, and then take Shen Ultimate to get there. Hey, Twisted Fae has a 5,500 range limit. You guys aren't thinking hard enough. Anyway, I'd use the ultimate. For me, teleportation has the greatest value. But your ally has to go first. Then just send the team on the plane first. If I send my teammates ahead on the flight, then I don't have to take the flight. He didn't think about like the idea of shielding someone from danger, nothing. It's about the teleportation. It's about the inconvenience of flight. What do fans say that gives you the most strength? I don't know. To be honest, it was kind of like this. I don't really feel the emotion of I gain strength because of something a fan said that strongly. Just the fact that fans are cheering for me is in itself a source of strength. It's not like they have to say a specific thing for me to feel strong. But these people are ridiculous. They're saying, so what, we don't give you strength? You have to listen to the end of what a person, Korean says. He saved it. Favorite top lane champion? Alright, what's your favorite personal tier list for the Genji players in Arena? First, Pays and Canyon are tier 1. Damn. Alright, I think we caught all the good questions. We caught all the good questions, guys. We caught all the good questions.